It's the Kyle Heimann Show on Redeemer Radio.
Okay, I made that noise every single time. Sorry. That's like my brain think noise.
The struggle.
Yeah, it's struggle. Wow. I think...
It's time for Morning Jolt with Sister Ignatia Henneberry from the Sisters of St. Francis of Perpetual Adoration.
Wake up!
Welcome to Morning Jolt with Sister Ignatia Henneberry. I am Kyle Heimann here on the glorious grounds of the Sisters of St. Francis of Perpetual Adoration in Mishawaka, Indiana. So delightful to be here. Any young ladies considering religious life should stop by. Check it out.
Anytime.
Yes. I thought it'd be fun to do a special episode of, I didn't come up with a name for this, but...
You didn't.
Sister Ignatia's favorite things. These are a few of Sister Ignatia's favorite things.
Cue song.
Do you like the sound of music?
Yeah.
As a religious sister, are you obligated to?
I don't think so, but I do have a little pen pal. I think
She does
she's maybe
leave-
10 that she...
Leave the convent at the end.
That's true.
Or I guess in the
But
middle.
she chooses the
too.
right vocation.
Yeah.
But yeah, we usually get questions like, is that your favorite? Or like, yeah.
How do you feel about Sister Act?
Not quite the caliber of Sound of Music, but decent.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if I would agree with everything, but
Yeah.
I mean, the songs are great.
Good. All right. So this is just a hodgepodge of things I came up with
Okay.
on the way here. So,
Fire away.
favorite ice cream?
Oh. Ooh. Okay. Have you ever had Grater's ice cream?
Oh, no. Is that a brand?
Oh, yeah. It's
Okay. I was
Ohio.
expecting a genre. but-
Well, you have to know Grater's, and then
Okay.
you drill down deeper. Is it black cherry fudge or something? I don't know.
Oh.
Like their like signature flavor.
Uh-huh.
You can find it in Meijer. It's
Okay.
expensive, but so good. You know, you get like those fudgy chunks in ice cream, and it's like
Yeah.
hard or whatever. I don't know what they do, but it's just like
Soft.
smooth and
Oh.
yeah, it's really good.
With black cherry in it.
I believe it's black cherry. Yeah,
Huh.
yeah.
All
There's
right.
black raspberry chip.
Do you have a favorite
Black
kind of
raspberry.
chocolate? Like a...
Oh, yeah.
Do you like dark chocolate?
I do.
Or,
So I really like, I don't think I'm a chocolate snob, but I do like German chocolate. So like milk chocolate,
Okay.
not really a thing for me,
Uh-huh.
but dark chocolate and like Ritter Sport is really good.
Ritter Sport?
Ritter Sport.
That
Yeah,
does
if you're
sound
German. So it's like in these like squares. And then I forget if it's like a 3x3 or, square of like
Uh-huh.
little other squares. And they have all sorts of flavors, but yeah, their dark chocolate's good.
Okay.
Sometimes there's like nuts the ones are good. Some of like, like a brownie mousse
Oh.
is really good.
It's a type of chocolate?
Yeah.
A
it's like
brownie mousse chocolate?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. Favorite Italian dish?
Oh, you like stole my Italian dish. Like all my taste buds are Italian. So, ooh. I think I don't get homemade pasta very often, but I do like homemade pasta with homemade sauce.
Okay.
It's just like,
But pasta just sounds
homemade
like
feeling.
spaghetti or what kind of pasta?
It's usually probably like more like a fettuccine or something. Cause
Okay.
I feel
And
like
what kind of sauce?
red sauce.
Okay.
There was one time I went home and I was like, Mom, you have to teach me like how to make it. Cause I feel like I just need to know, like
Uh-huh.
you have to, no one believes me that I'm Italian anyway. So like I have to like prove it. So yeah, you put like chicken in there, I feel like a flank steak, seasonings, all that stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Just like feels
Sounds good.
cozy,
Do you put Parmesan cheese on top?
Yes.
Okay.
But I'm also very particular about that.
What kind of Parmesan cheese?
Like
Or how much?
what kind? Yeah.
Okay.
So like Kraft. I mean, I'll eat it, but it's just
Yeah.
like not. It's just not it. I don't know. So like, there's like Romano.
Uh-huh.
Or Romano Parmesan is very good.
Oh, okay.
Anyway,
All right. Do you have a favorite chore to do?
that is a very interesting question.
Do you have chores around here that you like?
I
you
do.
kinda does it go in a cycle? Or do you just you're just?
I mean,
my job is to take out the trash.
Yeah, it depends, but yeah, you're usually year by year, but then we like
Okay.
pick up the slack for like a sister. Like if she has to like go do something or gets sick or whatever. There's been I've recently been helping out in the serving line recently.
Oh, okay.
So, like being there to like make sure the waters are filled and, and all the sisters like, thank you. And I didn't cook any of it. I mean, there's just like, I didn't cook anything. It's just like sweet to like, sisters are so appreciative. And like, I clean, I wipe down the counters afterwards and, you get to see everybody.
Yeah.
It's,
It's a social chore.
Yeah.
It's not like a behind the scenes.
Yeah.
All right. Do you have any favorite music?
Ooh, yes. I like a lot of music, a lot of different kinds. Like the Spotify does your year in review. So they said like I'm very, very eclectic across the board. So my favorite praise and worship right now has been Maverick City. I really like their stuff.
Oh.
It's just like really like heartfelt stuff.
I'm not familiar with them.
You should check it out.
Maverick City.
Maverick City.
What genre of music would you call it?
Oh.
Like, is it?
It's an interesting mix of like your usual. So I like classify praise and worship into these like epic praise and then like coffee
like
house
and
praise. Yeah. So like there can kind of be like a coffee house sometimes, but there's also this like really good R&B influences too, where they like find. So sometimes good praise is just like you find this like prayer and you just like repeat it. The words of like, you're a man of your word, and you just like repeat that, or like, I am who you say I am.
Right.
But then like with those phrases comes like this really good hook, that you're just, you should be like moved to dance, So I think they just do a cool job of combining.
All right. I'm going to check that out.
Yeah.
For sure. Favorite sport?
Oh, basketball.
I thought that was going to be.
Yeah. I mean,
do you watch basketball much, or is it mostly just playing?
I like playing. I enjoy watching college basketball because I feel like they're actually playing basketball. NBA, not so much.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Favorite prayer?
Ooh, we pray it like every day, but like the Angelus has like hit me recently. So part of it is, you're like the incarnation is so important that we recall it traditionally like 3 times a day.
Okay.
And I love that in one of the lines, it says, we, to whom the incarnation of Christ, thy son, was made known by the message of an angel. So like we're calling this event where the angel like spoke to Our Lady, but we're saying we. So like in the person of Mary, God communicated to us, I'm sending my son, my very self, to be with you. Yeah, I don't know. That's just like so huge to me. Yeah, just like that. This is like in history when like God came in contact with me, with the human race. Like,
yeah.
Very
good.
Cool.
The Angelus. All right. Favorite church that you've seen?
Wow.
I guess that you've been to.
That I've been to? Oh, the cathedral in Cologne, Germany is pretty breathtaking. And
is there a name for that?
Might just be the Cologne Cathedral. I don't know, actually. But yeah. A couple of things. Like one, it's just like massive and it's on the Rhine River.
I'm imagining something very Gothic.
Yes, very Gothic. So yeah, to sit at the base of it and look up is incredible. But then like the history of it, I love. So obviously like Cologne was bombed during the war, but the people of the city would look outside in the morning and see the cathedral still standing. And that was like their sign of hope that like this is happening, but it's going to be okay. It's still standing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Similar favorite pilgrimage site.
Ooh. Wow.
I guess I didn't specify that you've been to.
Oh.
So this could be one that is on your bucket list.
Ooh. Oh. Favorite pilgrimage site that I've been to would be probably our mother house in Germany.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been able to go a few times and it's just...
Where is that in Germany?
It's in Rhineland, close to Cologne, a town called Olpe.
Okay.
So, and it's the mother house is kind of situated on this hill, but then our mother foundress, her grave chapel is now in the parish church in town where she, where she grew up. And yeah, so it's just kind of a cool, like homey feeling, across the ocean. That's kind of cool.
Favorite saint?
Favorite saint. I've like coming into like this role of vocation work and like thinking, back on my vocation and a lot of things, like JP2 has like come back a lot to my mind.
Yeah.
I think the world needs a lot of people that just like love life. Like, why are we afraid to just like love and enjoy what's good? And I think he did that, and he knew that that was not in a contradiction to living a life of holiness.
Yeah.
So I think, that's just really gotten me excited. Like, I like to just be awaken the dream,
I see that in you. I see somebody joyful and living life.
I have caffeine. That makes it better.
That's the trick.
Woo.
Favorite holy day?
Favorite holy day? Oh, goodness.
Or liturgical celebration, solemnity. Something.
I would it's hard to beat the Easter Vigil. But I love like the day of quiet, leading up to that. So just the imagery of that whole liturgy is beautiful. Like the pitch black, the candles, like the first singular candle of, Christ is the light of the world.
Yeah.
We thought it was all pitch black and lost, but just kidding.
Yeah.
It isn't.
Very good. Favorite condiment?
Wow. Ooh. Okay, people might think this is gross, but I enjoy mayonnaise, but specifically like French fries and like a good French fry and mayonnaise, and then if you have malt vinegar on top of it.
Oh wow!
There's really nothing better than that.
You don't mix the mayonnaise and malt vinegar together and dip it.
Not necessarily. You probably like should spray the malt vinegar, douse the French fries first, and then dunk in mayo.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll have to try it. Favorite book?
I knew you were going to ask that.
No Bible. You can't
I
say
know.
Bible.
No Bible. Can I do like spiritual and then like
Sure.
maybe not? Or,
Sure,
okay.
yeah.
Ooh. Book that like probably like one of the first that like was pretty transformative. Oh yeah. First and still to be like the most transformative has probably been The Eternal Woman by Gertrude von Lefort. So
I think
good.
you've mentioned that before.
Probably. Yeah. Just like so profound. I have to reread it. Not just because it's good, but because I don't understand on the first read. So you have to like reread it. But yeah, that for sure. And then
What is it called again?
The Eternal Woman.
The Eternal Woman. Okay.
Yeah.
Is it just for women?
No,
Okay.
because the whole premise of the symbol of the feminine of woman is that all people will, we take the stance of Mary in when we relate to God, no matter who you are. So that's what women symbolize to the world. So I think it's totally applicable. Yeah. And then I guess my other book, I don't mean for this to be cliche, but Pride and Prejudice is just
Really?
so good. Yeah. I've read most all of Jane Austen's books. Just like so like insightful. And I've just like this last year, Sister Maria Gemma and I read Pride and Prejudice out loud together
The whole thing?
in British accents. It was the best. Yeah.
Do you have a favorite TV show?
Recently, yeah. Okay, so this TV series called Once Upon a Time. My parents, I started watching on their like Netflix account when I was home or whatever. So like fairy tales, which have so much truth in them, and then it's like modernized, like all these like like Snow White is actually a modern person too, or so like all like the symbolism is really awesome. Like identity stuff is in there. It's PG.
Okay.
Love that. So yeah.
All right. Once Upon a Time.
Once Upon a Time.
I've
Check
heard
it
of
out.
it. How about favorite movie?
Favorite movie probably is Life is Beautiful.
Yes. Do you watch it dubbed in English or with the Italian and the English
subtitles? Any foreign film, I hate dubbing.
Okay.
I really do. I can understand if someone can't, handle it, but I don't like dubbing. And yeah, Life is Beautiful is just so like, I was got to teach a class on The Eternal Woman, and I was trying to think like, well, we talk about movies that depict women, but like, what's like a really good one about like fatherhood and a man? And I was like, Life is Beautiful. Like this guy, his wife is like the queen of the universe in his eyes. Like he loves her. He goes tracks her down all the time, like makes her laugh, like all the stuff. And then it's set in World War II, and he's Italian Jewish man, and like his whole point is just to make this as livable and as hopeful for his son.
Right.
That's all he's after. Every single thing he does is for his son.
Yeah.
It's just amazing. Yeah.
When somebody was pitching it to me, like, you have to watch this. It's a comedy about the Holocaust. I was like, what? It doesn't make sense. But it's so good.
Yeah. I don't know how he did it, but yeah, it's
not making
amazing.
fun of the Holocaust at all. It is good. All right. Favorite pizza? I guess topping or style, deep dish, hand tossed.
Oh, okay.
Thin crust.
Thin crust for sure.
Okay.
There has to be garlic on it somehow.
Okay.
So it doesn't have to be a white pizza, but I have to be able to taste the garlic in it. I guess, like rubbed with a clove or something.
Okay. Rubbed with a clove.
So aside from that, I'm pretty equal opportunity. But
I have yet to see a pizza advertised as garlic clove rubbed pizza. That could be a new.
Okay, I could
a
bring
new marketing.
Yeah, I could. People should. Yeah, you should need a breath mint afterwards. I feel like.
Okay. How do you feel about like Supreme? Like a lot of toppings.
No. Yeah, I'm like 3 is like pushing it. I think. Yeah.
Favorite card game?
Oh. Oh man, we play a lot of games. Bid Euchre is a fun one. That's kind of like the normal. Other card games I really like. I don't know if Apples to Apples counts in like the Catholic card game. I mean, it's called a card game in the name, but I played it like with some just like a handful of my students. The Catholic card game. It was pretty fun. Yeah.
Favorite board game?
Ooh, there's a few. I like Ticket to Ride is fun. I can like Settlers of Catan sometimes, but that's a commitment.
Right.
It's like it's a commitment, but I like it. I enjoy it. We have this like Harry Potter version of Clue, which is fun, like stairways that like move in the Clue game. Yeah, I played this like escape room on a board game. I think it's called like Room 25.
Huh.
That was fun. Because then, like, there's somebody that's like against you. But
have
you
ever done
an
actual escape room?
No.
Oh, they're so fun. I've done 3 so far.
Do you get better?
Maybe a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Favorite pet?
Ooh, I had a bearded dragon growing up.
Okay.
A lizard. I really wanted a snake.
At what age?
Oh.
It was yours, or
yes,
is it? Okay.
It was mine. I think it was 10 when I first got it. I don't know, actually. Yeah. And my
what was its name?
Tex.
Tex.
Very. Yeah.
That's a good name for a bearded dragon.
Yeah. So he was cute. Yeah.
What happened to him?
Well, I mean, he died.
Okay.
But I think
Old
from
age,
natural causes. I'm pretty sure from natural causes.
All right. Favorite Bible translation?
Wow.
Your face on that.
Yeah. Okay. Ugh. It depends. Yeah. Like, so the Psalms, I think I like the RSV for the Psalms.
Okay. Revised Standard Version.
Right. But then I think I like the NAB for the readings.
New American Bible.
Just like the lectionary.
Do you like the NABRI? Have you tried that?
Whoa. What's that?
The
Revised?
New American Bible Revised Edition?
No, actually, no. I've read some of that. I don't know what it is, but I don't
know what
think
the difference is.
Me neither. But I don't think I like it.
Okay.
But maybe I'm just biased.
Do you have a go-to Bible that you kind of keep handy?
Yeah. I was actually going to bring it. The RSV one, I have like more like ribbons, so I can like get to where I want to go. I think I've written down like keynotes in there. I don't write a lot in my Bible, but
do you underline?
Yeah, I underline, and then like readings.
It's hard then to get a new Bible once you've got it all marked up how you like it.
Yeah.
You got things.
Yeah, I have like the covenants marked. That's the best.
The covenants.
Yes.
Okay.
I'll Dr. Bergsma, Dr. Hahn.
Well, I feel like this is a future topic we need to hit on.
Okay.
The covenants.
Game.
All right. Do you have a favorite Bible verse or a book of the Bible?
Yeah. Book. Probably go-to book would be Isaiah or the Gospel of John.
Okay.
Go-to verse.
I was totally expecting New Testament. So
Oh.
you tricked me on the Isaiah.
Ooh, Isaiah. Yeah. Chapter 43 in Isaiah is a good one. Like, yeah, I traded nations for you because I love you. Yeah. It's just like when you need to know like what the Lord really thinks about you. You should go read that.
Okay. Do you have a favorite rosary?
Yeah. Actually, I think it's the one. So before I went on pilgrimage, before I entered, I went to Europe, and my mother, through tears, dropping me off on a plane, took the rosary off of our rear view mirror in the car and gave it to me, and like told me to bring it with me and pray with it, and bring it to all the holy places I went. It's not in my possession anymore. I gave it to my mom when I got back, but it was, I touched it to the tomb of JP2, to our mother foundress, went with me like everywhere. So I don't know. Yeah, it's pretty meaningful. I hope I'm sure she still has it.
She's taking care of it for you. Do you have a favorite website?
Yeah. Wow. At the moment, aside from just like the, work stuff that you have to go to, but at the moment I really appreciate Verily magazine.
Okay.
So it's an online magazine, but I really appreciate they have just a lot of thoughtful articles and ones that I think, just like pertain to women and but not like in the Stone Ages or something. Like
very trendy, I would say. Yeah.
Yeah. Like culture, relationships, the whole thing. Yeah.
Verily.
Yeah.
I haven't checked out their stuff lately, but
okay.
Definitely was familiar with it.
Mm-hmm.
Last one. Favorite encyclical.
Okay. I made that noise every single time. Sorry. That's like my brain think noise.
The struggle.
It's struggle. Wow. I think ones that have like really stuck with me are probably, aside from like, the encyclicals on religious life are like key.
What are those?
Clutch. Vita Consecrata.
Okay.
And then
Consecrated Life.
And then Starting Afresh from
would that be
Christ.
The translation?
Yes. Pardon me. Consecrated Life. Is that? Now you're quizzing me on encyclical versus post. Anyway, I think that's like a post-step. Anyway, whatever it's a papal document. It's a papal document. But encyclical, definitely Pope Benedict's, both God is Love, and then was it Saved in Hope?
Saved in Hope.
Is that what the Spes Salve?
Okay.
Right. Some just like really cutting lines of like, this is the core of what it means to be a Christian. And his Sacrament of Love on the Eucharist, very good.
Who was that?
Pope Benedict as well. In there, I think he says something like a Eucharist that does not play itself out in concrete acts of love is intrinsically disjointed.
Ooh.
Yeah. It's like,
right.
Wow. Yeah. Well, like
intrinsically disjointed.
Something. Yeah.
Break that down for me. How does the Eucharist play itself out in acts of love? Is that what you said?
Yeah. So it's
through us, right?
Exactly. Yeah. Like if I'm receiving Jesus in my very person and I'm not becoming more like him, something's awry.
Right.
And it's not in the sacrament.
Something is intrinsically disjointed.
Yeah. Like he gave himself to us for a reason to be with us. So if he's not, if we're not really attentive to him in us, if we're not wanting him, then what's going on?
That's good.
Yeah.
I think that's a good one to end on.
Yeah.
A little,
punch.
Yeah. Unless you have something light you want to end on.
Oh, no.
You end it with a punch. All right. Well, thank you, Sister Ignatia. This is a good opportunity to get to know you a little bit better.
Yeah. Thank you. Hey, thanks for caring.
To make sure you don't miss an episode, subscribe to this podcast in your favorite podcast app. And until next time, remember to leave room for the Holy Spirit.